From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the L.A. Chargers. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Nice return, and he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
On
Set.
his right, this is a Martin Hilton. And he's going to be dead right at the line of scrimmage.
30-yard line.
They'll
1 yard
gain a yard on the
brings up
game's first
second
play.
and
It's
9.
second down.
Set. Go, go.
Herbert now.
Intended for Quentin Johnston.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense.
To go.
They tried it there in the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Set. Let's go, let's go. 5-9, 5-9. Set.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. It's incomplete.
Intended for a run
That's the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of
J.K.
that
Scott
play.
in punt
Good
formation.
news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Here's Hardman to return. And he takes his ball.
on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Punt, but also a nice return there,
36-yard line.
14 yards. And the Jets will take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
11. Hey, Ken.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Bruce Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
On the tackle.
We talk about
2
defenders,
yards on the
specifically
pickup.
linebackers,
It's
keeping
2nd
their eyes in
and
the
8
right spot.
at
He
the
had that eye
38-yard
on the
line.
entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Call it a loss of 14 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it. Complete. Just shy of 40. Again, really well done defensively. That was
First
3rd
down,
and a
New
bundle,
York.
but they allow the conversion. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Here we go. 19 windy. Here we go. Hey, Monday. Set.
To throw his Fields. Goes right back to Smith again.
Fields pass.
Just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 10.
Right back to him for 10 more to
New York.
first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Punch right. 319. Easy. Tonight.
That play is blown up. Losing yards back at the 35.
Tackled back at the 35-yard
3
line.
yards, and now it's second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Up. Green. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Fields now to throw. And he's picked up in stride, complete.
Fields pass.
And he's brought to the ground with
number
another
15.
first down at the Chargers'
A gain of
20-yard
14.
line. The Jet
First down,
passing
Jets.
game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
I got you. Tonight.
On first and 10, it's Hall. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Kenny Clark in on the stop.
A quick burst there, and he
A
nicely
gain of
bit
5
off. A
brings
pretty
up
decent
second
game.
and 5 at the
Now
Chargers'
second and
15-yard
5.
line.
Here we go. Go.
Hall again. And he is swallowed up
Hall
right
again,
at
the
the
line stretch. Taken down at the 15-yard line.
play of the drive.
It's a gain of a yard.
Going to sniff that in defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Don't jump. Hey, Ken. Mayday. Out, let's go. Press. Bunch right. Tonight.
Now Fields. He'll try and do this himself. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Bates' kick is
The
good.
field goal is
And
good.
the Jets hit the board first.
Makes the
It's
score
3-0.
Jets 3.
So they're
Chargers
able to
nothing.
end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a good
The
return
Chargers
as he
take over
stops
first
his
and
shot
10
at the 30-yard
at their
line.
own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
And the Chargers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage
Cameron
up front?
Dicker for the
Offensive
extra
line,
point.
out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to
Makes
catch
the
and
score
corral.
Chargers 7.
Extra point
Jets
up and good
3.
by Dicker.
Cameron
And that
Dicker
makes
to
it a
kick off
7-3
for the
lead.
Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
McCole Hardman on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. We also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown.
Breece Hall, 83 yards. And the Jets have retaken
The
the
kicker
lead.
on for the point after.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's through, and that makes the lead at 10-7.
Makes the score Jets 10, Chargers 7.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll go down.
The Chargers take over first and 10
25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now we'll try to duplicate that success here.
And you saw the
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
He was brought down by Jermaine Johnson.
On the play, and now it's third down.
A loss of 9 on the play.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Here's Herbert. He's going to rifle in deep left side. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And when the time has expired on the first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
J.K. Scott
down,
in punt formation.
Scott ready to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Hardman on the return. He's got this almost to the 30.
Hardman on the return.
Nice return.
The Jets take over first and 10
yards.
At their own
39-yard line. First and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown.
At the 44-yard line.
Actually did.
It's a pickup of 6.
Big fellas up front,
brings up second
they sprang
and
them
4.
in for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
From the 44 now, here's second and 4.
Here we go. Hey, Chad. 3-19. Right.
Straight ahead is Hall. We're getting into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
He's across
99
midfield
yards
to the
rushing for
49-yard
him as he
line.
has been
A
strong
gain of
here in the
7.
first half of this divisional round
Jets.
matchup. A shotgun snap, Fields.
Fields pass.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 17
yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
Here we go.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out, you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Extend out, press. Green 19, get that. Say hi.
Fields. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring in for the cover.
Taken down back at the 42.
So they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up. On third down, here's Hall. This time
taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2 yards.
Brings up
Well, they
fourth
certainly
down.
didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Bates' kick is good.
The field goal is
Well,
good.
Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that. But only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, I'm telling a congratulatory text.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first time.
Yeah, it is what this game's feel like because the pressure is on
A gain of 12 yards.
But sometimes the pressure is a little
And
bit
the
higher
Chargers
on the team with the
first
slight
down.
edge because they're trying to hold
First
on
and
to
10
it,
at
trying to
the
increase it.
34-yard
Let's see how
line.
this one continues.
Set. Set.
First down, it's Hampton. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He's brought down at the 39-yard
run
line.
inside, and they gain
It's a gain
5
of
yards
5.
on it. And be
Brings
frank
up
about
second
it,
and
most
5.
offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate around the scrimmage.
That will be taken down before he works it past the 50. His first reception
It's
of
a
the
gain of
divisional round
11.
matchup, but it's good
And
for a
the
first down as
Chargers
well.
first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me
First
all the
and
time,
10
I
at the
hate experienced
49-yard line.
quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from. And so, I'm going to beat that, and that's what he did.
Tackle made at
Credit
the
him with a
49-yard
gain
line.
there to make it
A
second
gain
and
of a
9.
yard. Brings
No
up
doubt
second
about it. A
and
really
9.
nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Again, it's Hampton. Pretty good burst right there as he'll take us down to the 43. 93 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Chargers.
And when you get into the
down.
divisional round of the playoffs, this is
First
where
and
having the
10
ability
at
to
the
run the
33-yard
football
line.
is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he's able to move his way down to the 16-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive
That's
going.
another
This
Chargers
guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's
First
another
and
good
10
run
at
there.
the
Puts him over
16-yard
the century
line.
mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Pressure, and he'll go
Justin
back
Herbert
at the 26-yard line.
by Boye Mafe.
The Jets are going to use the first of their
It's
timeouts.
second and 21.
As the clock shows
At the
50
Jets'
seconds to play here
27-yard
in half
line.
number 1. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21.
Set.
Now it's Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is not complete over the middle. That's Hampton. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
From 21 yards away. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
Cameron Dicker for the extra point.
And this puts
The
him on
kick
top
is
by a
good.
penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Chargers 14, Jets 13. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips
The
through the
Jets
back
take
of the
over
end zone
first
for a
and 10
touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down.
Leads to
One
second
thing you
and
hope to
10
see out of a
at
rookie
the
tight end is a real
35-yard line.
concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's second and 10.
No more. Here we go. 3-19. Nelson. EQ.
Back to throw. Fields. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Here we go, Scott. Bunch right. 3-19, Jets attack. Right.
Now it's Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Here's Fields. Complete. Smith has it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
To Arian Smith.
And just 3 yards on the catch there.
At the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup
second down.
brings up second and 7.
Here we go. Alpha. Turn on right. West right, zip.
To the air again, Fields. It's going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down.
Angel. 11. You got easy. Hey. 551. Right.
Here's Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Bates' kick is good.
The field goal is
And they
good.
have regained the lead.
Makes the score Jets
first half.
Chargers,
That's 3 field goals for
14.
him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense is struggling a bit putting it in the end zone, they're still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And we will not have a
The
run back
Chargers
here.
take over
It's a
first and
touchback,
10
and it'll
at
come
their
out
own
to the 20-yard line.
Go. Count it. Baylor tight. Ready.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come out. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. And able to get this
Jets
out
take
to the
over
25.
first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches at the Hawks will do the exact same thing.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Towards the line of scrimmage,
1-yard gain.
it'll be lessons
Brings
to
up
take some
second
shots
and
downfield.
9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
Go. Green 19, hey, going alpha right here. Chip slant. 11.
He's going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And past the field. The pass out of bounds.
Complete to Garrett
2 catches
Wilson.
now in this divisional round matchup.
It's a gain of 17
first
yards.
down.
And the Jets first down.
Here we go, slide. 258. Hey, no mind, Monday. No mind. EQ. Tonight.
Back to throw. Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
You got a mini base.
Send a receiver in motion left. They'll give to Hall. And a strong run that time as it's across midfield. And down to the 43. 112 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10.
551. Hey, kid, west side zip.
Here's Hall again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 on second down.
Junior Colson
That's been the
on
beauty
the
right there.
tackle.
Look at how quick those blockers
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
That was an O-line
at the
on a mission.
38-yard line.
In sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Green 19, right tonight.
From the gun, here's Fields. Now they'll tuck this and run. he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Score game in the second half. Now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision. You just get that one out of there.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Yo, here we go. Extend. Right.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Check.
Easy.
Back to throw now on first down. This is Smith to the ground. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Here we go. Let's right.
Tighten up.
11. Hey, 10.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues.
Can. Here we go. Blue 58. Mayday. Delta. Angel. Go.
Looking to throw. Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Hey, can. Here we go. 58. Jump slant. EQ. Up, let's go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Tonight.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Fields pass.
That'll give him
Complete to number 89.
They're staring at a
It's a gain of 8.
here.
And it brings up
The game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Throw that to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
3-9. Let's right. Extend. Hey, can. Right.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good.
The field goal is good.
Bit of that one as it's good
Makes
from
the
56
score just
yards
19.
out.
Chargers
High-fives for that
14.
one as that drive ends in 3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. Happy in points, of course.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10
within range
at their own 25-yard
points on
line.
the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal.
The goal is still the same because you know you're going to come out
To number
and
1,
in the second half
Quentin
and get
Johnston.
going. Make no mistake
A
about it.
6-yard pickup
Kicking
brings
field
up
goals,
2nd and
not in
4
their game plan.
at the
They need to get the ball in
31-yard
the end
line.
zone.
Herbert. Incomplete.
Herbert
Had a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And
Brings
those
up
two just
third
haven't been
down
in sync
and
thus far.
4.
They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Hey, go lion. Set.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game,
on the
every
coverage.
single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Are you kidding me? Do it.
J.K. Scott in punt
now,
formation.
as he's on to punt for L.A. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he'll be out of bounds.
The Jets take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
6 yards there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They got the lead.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
West right zip.
He is going to get this one out on the perimeter. And he will be taken down. And a good pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
319, get back. Trust. Delta. Sit high.
Back to throw. Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Justin Fields sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
Sack after sack happens. Somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking the lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Airing it out deep for Smith. And look at this. They get the tackle, and here it's intercepted. Louisiana with a pick. And the Chargers are right back in this football game.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Finding space at the 40. Down the left sideline. Well, he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain on the play of 66 yards.
66 yards.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Herbert going to give the Hampton. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 11.
I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Ready.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now he'll take this and run. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The Chargers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, Herbert. Will try and do this himself. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game
for the Chargers field goal.
From the left hash,
A
this from
39-yard attempt.
And this one is right through.
Good.
And that will cut the lead down to just 2.
19.
So with that field goal, this one's now back
17.
within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And that'll be a little too hot
The Jets
to handle
take over
as it will skip through the
10
end zone for a
at their own
touchback here.
35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now will film as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
35 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all game long. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard.
Move 58, move 58. No more. Press, bunch right.
Now go again with Hall. There he is. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings him third down.
Obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Let's go. Easy. Hey, never mind, Monday.
They'll send the receiver here in motion right. Out of the gun. Fields. He's taken in by his big tight end. Fields. He's going to get this down to number 89.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, New York.
20 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And brought down the backfield inside the 25.
Complete to number 89.
For him, and it's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Green Knights.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Here we go. You good. Green 19, got you right. West right zip. 11, 11, 11. Right.
To throw is Fields. And check to complete to Hall. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Brings up
Just about
2nd
every
and
quarterback is
4
trained to really
at the
look down the field
17-yard
first
line.
before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 58, who's here's that? Is that all right?
Now Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll bring him down just to 13 yards.
Scrambles from the pocket.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts.
That's a gain of 4.
And
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here we go, son. Up.
They run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for the Jets. Touchdown,
New York.
Breece Hall, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets get an important score there to extend
the kicker
their
on
lead
for the
in this
extra
fourth
point.
quarter.
His kick is good.
Makes the score Jets that makes it a 2-score game here.
Chargers
Not a lot of time
17.
remaining. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Set.
Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for
Leonard
McConkey.
if they had connected.
Incomplete.
Instead, it's 2nd down.
Andre Cisco on the
That was what
coverage.
they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here's 2nd down.
Set.
Herbert to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Herbert going to throw. Johnston hauls it in. And will be out of bounds.
Johnston.
And the offense is saying to itself right
It's
now,
a gain of
they were all
33.
this easy because he
And
was
the Chargers
wide open.
1st
And once he
down.
made the catch, plenty of
1st
room to
and
work
10
his
at
way
the
downfield.
41-yard line.
That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball. One that they want to fix immediately.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Picked up by Andre Cisco.